Alright. Alright, so yeah. Alright. Yeah, well, sorry, I completely fell asleep, unfortunately. So I'm a little bit late. But yeah, we've got a new snapshot. So, what is it? 21078. 21W078. And this one seems to add Grimstone. Let's see if we can create the right world type to start with. Single biome. That's right, we need to do caves. We'll do Dripstone caves. And let's take a look at this world gen. So from what I can tell, there's not a huge amount which has actually got added this snapshot. You can sort of tell they're just going to be messing around with the world generation. So that's cool. Let's see. Yeah, you can tell I'm half an hour late. To be honest, this is like such a rubbish snapshot anyway. Sorry, I got hiccups on that. Is it even working? Let's see. Yeah, looks fine. Alright, let's take a night vision potion. See if we can notice anything different. So one difference you may notice is the textures for various ores have changed. I don't know if I like the iron texture. It's alright. But yeah. Doesn't look like they've done much work this week. I want to find some of the newer stuff if I can. Where is this stuff supposed to spawn? There it is. There it is. Oh no, that is a hole. New diamond texture that looks pretty similar. Redstone texture I think looks pretty different. Yeah. I'll go on the wiki as well in a minute just to see. So what I'm looking for at the moment is this stuff. This is the new block, right? Grimstone. Seems tile wall. Interesting. So this is actually a new type of block. Why do you need to have so many black blocks? I don't know. Wow, it's quite a snazzy looking block to be fair, actually. That is cool. Yeah, that is a cooler block than I thought it would be. It's actually a black block that doesn't look rubbish. Look, compare this to a black stone. I mean, black stone just looks much worse, right? Black stone is much bluer. Well, I don't know. Need to be certainly a similar sort of shade. I'm not sure I'm really noticing much difference here. Let's go on to the... I mean... It It is a cool looking texture though, right? There's no doubt about it. Yeah, like a multi-tone sort of thing. Trying to, well, let me see actually where it spawns, because I didn't really check that out properly. Minecraft, let's take a look. Oh, that's funny, there's actually a Reddit called Minecraft without the the R in Minecraft. That is funny. Who knew, right? Only 167 comments, that's not good. The deepest part of the underground and is slightly tougher to mine than normal stone. And similar, the deepest parts of the underground. Let's go underground. What Y level we're at here? Oh, we should be there already. I'm not actually seeing if it's actually spawning anywhere. I know I'll always be like amazed by these amethyst geode things. What texture is that? Is that andesite? Is this what andesite and diorite look like now? It's kind of weird. Like you don't. Let me just check. I haven't done the thing. Might do some other stuff in this episode just because there's like. Oh, sorry, that's calcite, and this is tough, right? What is the comparison with diorite and? Because I can tell that it's similar. Like it just made me think with this stuff. They're trying to do like this sort of thing, right? Sorry, they're what they are. They're trying to contrast these two, right? It kind of looks weird next to it. And this is supposed to be like the andesite, like analog. I don't even know how to put it. Well, it's more similar to the actual block, right? It's a bit different. I'm not actually seeing the world gen though. What's this one called again? Dripstone block. There's definitely a lot more blocks, right? That don't do anything. There's a lot more like decorative blocks. I think to just be arbitrarily introducing them. I'm not sure if that's that useful. I can't see any natural spawning of this Grimstone stuff there. It just doesn't seem to be anywhere. Unless I'm completely missing it. Let's try in a different world. Because I couldn't actually find... you know, I'm just going to go for another single biome, but we're going to go extreme hills this time. Which is, of course, not called that anymore. Which is called... I always forget the name of it. Mountains, right? That's what it's called now. Is it going to be... See, this is I think the copper, that is where copper is supposed to spawn, right? I guess so, right? Is it just going to be in any world? What is the thing? What is the I know I could do. Isn't there the effect? I always forget this. Am I not in spectator? There you go. Till I arrived late there. Okay, so it is, well, it is spawning. This wasn't in the Dripstone caves for some reason. This is quite a good example, isn't it? Wow, it looks really good with the... what's this thing called again? Lich? Is this lichen? Yeah, glow lichen. How many different colours? 4 colours, right? Why do they have any water? I can't remember, to be honest. I think they're all right out of water. I mean, they're a lizard. They don't need water, right? I think maybe they've changed. They've slightly changed texture as well. I don't remember them looking quite like this. It is a cool block, though. I don't know. I don't know if this is going to be like the final texture as well of the redstone. What's the Y level here? Yeah, it's like -30, right? That's pretty cool. Oh, we're in. Let's go. Switch here. Yeah, this I think is I think this is what they were going for with the Warden. I think you'll probably see next week will be the Warden, right? Yeah, I think so. Because this looks very much like what it looks like in the trailers, right? For the Warden. Like the Warden, I think does. This is the sort of. We're at -38, right? So yeah, we can definitely see the Warden coming through there. But yeah, it looks amazing, the lichen on this texture. It's kind of crazy, that. Alright, so... Might just do some spawning or some commands or something. I don't know. It's been a little bit of an underwhelming episode, so maybe I could think of doing something. Is there anything else here? Let's see. Yeah, the Warden is coming next week, 100%. They've done something here, have they? Maybe. What have they done to the ore generation? Are they trying to say that emeralds spawn in the mountains? Oh, yes, that's true, right? Let's see if we can see any emerald spawns. So, of course, that's true, but I'll just... What level are we at here? 110? Should see some emeralds spawn up here, right? I don't think that was the case before. See if I can find any. Unless I'm misinterpreting what that says. Coal does look very different there. You're not seeing much in the way of emerald spawns. See, this you will find it here, right? If there's going to be any. Let's have a look. Not really. Oh, I see the picture. Yeah, yeah. It's just because it's not. If it was an amplified world, let me try that actually. You can't do. I'll just find a mountains then. Because it's sort of saying that much higher up there's a lot of emerald in an amplified world. I'm just looking at the picture, right? What ore is that? Is that diamonds? That's lapis. So it's saying from. I see. It's kind of interesting. Basically, the Grimstone starts at like naught. Is that why naught? No, the Grimstone. Yeah. The Grimstone starts just about maybe y -8. And there you'll find, yeah, and it'll be redstone and diamond and lapis and gold. So gold is mainly at what? -20? Let's just check this one though. We're at mountains anyway. So we look at it, this is mountains, right? Well, the amplified looks massive. So it looks like it's saying there's a huge amount of emeralds really high up. So is there not, or what? Huh. Maybe it doesn't mean that. I don't think it means that now I think about it. That is nuts though. It doesn't seem to mean that, right? Was this always the case? Is this like a mount? Weird. Huh. Wow, it looks weird. This is not even the mountains. Is this not a mountains? Am I completely mistaken? This is just all savannah, is it? Yeah. Let me go to mountains. We're pretty near it. I just want to see if there is this much emerald here. I'm just super curious. It may just be that it's not. This is not what. This doesn't work like this. It doesn't work the same on amplified worlds. I'm almost certain that is the case, to be honest. Or maybe I'm just too high. Because that's pretty high up, right? There's some emerald, finally. But you see, I would expect it. Where does it say that the biggest, not you know what I mean? So it should be absolute masses of it at like 236. We're not far away from that. But again, it may just be to do with, in the rare case where you have a normal world where there's absolutely loads of it. Yeah, there's not masses of it. I should be seeing it all over the place here, right? I think it just doesn't mean for an amplified world, to be honest. I was just curious to see if it would mean that. And it doesn't. While we're here, though, we may as well just quickly look to see what the underground looks like here. Not much. There's not much in the underground here. Take a look at this Y level. Yeah. Alright, let's go back to a normal world. I don't think anything's optimized for amplified worlds, to be honest, because no one uses them. Let's go back into the other one we were in. Yeah. There would be more. I think it's just a case I'm not finding. You know what I could try and do? Is like, we're just in a mountain world here. If I just TP myself 1,000 blocks away. Just to see if we can find somewhere a bit higher up. We're not going to be able to find anywhere like really high up there. But yeah, there should be emeralds like higher up in the mountains, but it doesn't look like, anyway. It doesn't look like there's too much of that. You know what I haven't done yet is look at the glow squid. Anyway, I'm going to spend a little bit of time doing some maybe I'll do some command stuff just for the sake of it. I've decided I'm not going to play too much. Well, we'll see. I've been thinking about how to do the channel. I don't want to talk about it there. Now I think about it. What is the deal with the axolotl interaction between these two? And you still don't know. Okay. Yeah, there's not much in this snapshot. Just to for those that don't know, and I don't know who's here or watching the video afterwards, there's not a huge amount added in this snapshot. All there is this new block called Grimstone, and what it is it's paving the way, almost definitely, in my opinion. This is the new block. You can take a look at some of the things it has in it. It's basically the Warden is coming next week, 100%. We've got the new tiles. So it's the only block which has got the word tile in it now. You can take a look at those. It's a pretty cool looking block. And one of the things which is actually also very cool is this contrasts incredibly well with this. So the lich looks really good. So what it means basically is that you now have like analogs for various different things. Or, not analogs, but I don't know what the best way to put it is. But you have like... So it's clear to see, right, that this is like another black block like this. Similarly, if you take diorite, you can contrast the diorite with calcite. Right, And you can also contrast the... Well, this one is probably a little bit more of a stretch. Actually, this tough is more like cobblestone, right? Yeah, I think tough is probably a bit more like cobblestone than andesite. I don't know. But anyway, long story short, there's a lot more mods, but block types. But what we're going to see for sure, though, is the introduction soon of the, and this is all between 0 and -64. But this means we're almost certainly going to be seeing like the warden will come next week. Yeah, almost certainly that will happen. It's very close to the warden coming, I can just tell. Because also one of the other changes they changed. I'm not sure exactly what they changed in here, but I think they changed some of this stuff. Probably stuff to do with this thing. Yeah, it was released today. About half an hour ago. So yeah, there is that. And you can see, if we take a look at the various different blocks. So if you look at the ores, you can see the ores are now different. So probably the biggest changes, the one which I noticed the most probably is the iron ore. So you can see the iron ore has changed quite a lot. Redstone ore has also changed quite a bit. We also have some changes to... Wow, there's a lot of particle effects on the redstone. Is there always that many? Other ore changes. Diamond ore, I think, has also changed. I mean, to be honest, like, it changes so much nowadays that it's hard to... A little bit more different, right? Yeah, it's changed. This is. I'm not. There's like no texture pack. Just like to be like. I'm not using anything here. This is just the regular textures. So that's what the textures of that look like, and coal, of course. Also pretty similar. So I assume that they're just. I don't know why. I don't know if they're going to do that. Emerald, I don't think they actually changed. This looks the same. Emerald doesn't look much different. Gold is different, right? Okay. Yeah, gold looks really different, actually. And that is probably about it. So... did I do lapis? I don't think I did lapis. I think lapis isn't different though, right? A little bit. But gold and iron are the most different. And this is all like... And this level starts at 0 and goes down to -64. And this is almost certainly where you're going to see the warden spawn. And you have the normal area up here. You can see the caves at this level are much broader than usual. Well, yeah. There's just like a bit more space in general in the world, I guess. And there's like a mine shaft, for example. So let's move on anyway. So I'm going to spend a little bit of time now. I just wanted to go... I want to go just look at some of the new mobs. Just so I've got a good understanding of them. So let's do that. I'm going to just... I wanted to go through... It's just a good... It's a good time to do this for me. So let's start by looking at the glow squid. I just want to see if I've missed anything with the glow squid. Okay, so guardians do attack the glow squid, I believe. Let's have a look. Doesn't always work the way you think this is going to. Okay. Well, let's deal with the lava. Let's take a look. I didn't want to do that. It says they can... They pass through the lava. They can't swim in it. Okay. Oh, interesting. Let's try this. Alright, we're going to try something else. So we put the glow squid down. So that's cool, right? You can still see the particle effects of the glow squid even when it's invisible. Yeah, they got a cool particle effect. I don't think there's much. I don't think there's that much to do. The glow squid do much differently than the normal squid. Interesting. He says they've got massive knockback resistance. So, for instance, if we just... Yeah, you can see their knockback is they've hardly got anything. And what was their drop? Their drop is the glow ink sac. And let's see what we can do with this. Oh, you know what? I've never done this before. Let me just check this. I'm just going to move it. I don't want to deal with the guardian noise. I've not actually done this before, so I'm very curious. Let's go back. So if you do this, what? How do you do that? Maybe I've done this before. I can't remember, to be honest. It doesn't work. There's no way that's working, right? Doesn't do anything. Huh. Maybe I need to be. Maybe it needs to be much darker than this. What about the item frame? Yeah. It definitely does do something, I think, the item frame. That looks like a torch, right? I'm not convinced with the sign making it much brighter. It's probably such a small amount that it's barely noticeable. Is that true? You know what? I never realised this. Could you always do this? I guess you could, right? It does look cool, though. This is what you get paid the big bucks for. It does actually look really cool, though. Hmm. Little hat. You can't. Can I place this directly on top? Oh, you can. There you go. I think that was pretty good, actually. Right. Let's look at axolotls just in case I've missed something with them. Don't think I have. Oh, I did not know this one. So we get a lead. And something weird happens with them. So when you have a lead on the axolotl, they walk fast. That is so weird. Is that giving me some sort of status effect? I think it is, you know. No, you know it's just the night vision wearing off. Could you have multiple? Let's see. No. That is an intended feature. That came in 20W51A. Okay. Let's try this. Let's see if I can remember it. Data get entity, and then what was it? Let me go back to the Panda page because this has got a good thing for it. Get entity at E type. Yeah, it's just like that. I always forget this. But this is something which is one of the few things I actually want to do on a regular basis. I used to do it more simply, but they've changed it a little bit. Right, so what did I want from it? So, you can do it like this, right? Let me just check. What is the number 1 variant then? Once you actually fly with an elytra and you've still got a lead on, is that even possible? It should be high. If I somehow don't make it from here, I've really failed. Wouldn't surprise me though. Yeah, I don't think you can do it like that. You have to go off land manually. Anyway. Let's go back into creative. So the brown one is 2, right? No, the brown one is 1. That one is number 3. So it goes, let's just see. Yeah, that's right. That's number 1. This is number 2, right? Yep. So the brown one's the first. The brown one is like the original, then the yellow one, and the blue. I just check the actual number of variants. Okay. So the brown one is known as the wild axolotl. So the wild leucistic. What does that mean? Is there something specific about that? Oh, they have a syndrome, that the pink ones. A reduced pigment. Defects in pigment cell from the neural crest. Ah, I've seen a pigeon like that actually. Interesting. I wish it wouldn't. I've not seen the blue one. The blue one is super rare. Only a 1 in 1200 chance. Summon Axolotl. How do you do this? Always get confused with how to remember. Let's just get my summoning game on point. Go to that New Zealand website. It's really good. I like to know like this sort of stuff, right? What other creatures have got variants like that? A horse certainly does. Isn't it just you know what it is? It's just this, isn't it? Yeah. What? Oh, sorry. It's the 4. Yeah. There it is. So this is the most unique axolotl, right? It seems to be acting differently as well. The other ones don't act like that. They must have different AI or something. That's definitely different, right? Yeah. I kind of knew it already, though. Wait. Sorry, that's the same one. 3, 2. There's not a variant in 0, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They do kind of act the same, actually, now I think about it. I'm just trying to, like, tell if there's any different... I think their texture is exactly the same. I'm not seeing any differences. Alright, so wild, gold, cyan. Oh wait, let me just remember the names of them again. I've already forgotten. Right, the pink one is leucistic. Wild, gold, cyan, blue. Right, wild, gold, cyan, blue. The pink one is leucistic. Okay. Pink. Oh, it's also called pink. So the others have got 25% chance, and this one has got a 0.083% chance. But what is the deal with the spawning, I wonder? Breeding, let's have a look. Okay, so basically everything is dependent on the tropical fish, right? So we have a gold. I will just do some of this. That's actually an interesting thing. It says, when you look at breeding, it has a 1 out of 1200 chance to be the rare blue variant. Otherwise, it inherits the color of one parent. Why do they make it such a rare thing? Why is it not... Oh, I know why. Don't do it like that, dude. I don't want variant 1. Not you either. Because do they have to be in water to breed? Let's see. You get a curd, right? Well, maybe not. Can the blue one not breed or what? Doesn't that work? It doesn't work. You can't actually get the babies, right? Is that not added yet or what? Doesn't look like it. Isn't there a thing like... what was that? Oh, I've forgotten the thing for it. Yeah. Is it to do with the bucket situation? They're not breeding though. Oh, give me a minute here. Is this how you do it? Let me just see. I thought that was a... You know what, maybe that's just for piglins, right? Let me do that. There you go. So they do exist, but for some reason they don't actually breed. Okay. So that is the syntax for that. Okay. Is there a limit to... What is the actual number here? Let me just see. So I've only -1, right? Yeah, it's literally almost done already. -10? Yeah. So that is that's in ticks, right? So if you wanted to spawn one that grows in like 3 seconds, you do -60. That's funny. Okay. I'm just thinking if there's anything else. There's not, to be honest. For such a small snapshot, I spent a long time on this. So thanks for watching.